Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to tie the Pacific Sardina. Uh, this Pacific Sardina has been driving me a little bit nuts because when I started from one color to the second color to the third color, finally, for what I imitated over here on this revised item, let's put it this way. The original Sardina I tie, yeah, the blue back, yellow stripe in the middle, white belly, and then the second one was a little bit more into the yellowish side with a little blue. Anyway, to make a long story short, finally I decided to go and take a look at these sardinas to see exactly what they look like. Yes, when you fish these sardinas for bait, you bring them into the boat, they totally look different than a sardina when it's dead. As soon as the sardina died, the colors start to turn blue. So everybody, pretty much including me, knew that the sardina was the blue back color, which in reality is not. The colors is a very pale bronze with a hint of chartreuse and olive, a little yellowish. He has several colors. Some spot has a little spot, has a little bronze markers. The tail, he has a distinct hint of a black tail around. So for me, it was a good thing to go out there and take a look at this with my own eyes. I took pictures, and this is pretty much is the best I came out with it, color-wise, and in the water really looks nice. So I would say that the less colors you put on the top, the better will be. Okay, and the tail, I think, has a really major part, and I show how to do the tail as well. So anyway, let's get busy over here. Let me show you how to deal with this. Okay, you will find the recipe on the web, and if you are in the move to chasing rooster fish or anything that on the Pacific side or even in the Atlantic side, this pattern definitely will do the job. The hook I'm going to use is a heavy duty hook. This is an S615, but this is the H2, which this thing is heavy because it gives a little extra weight into the fly, so that the fly, as soon the fly touches the water, is going to sink down. And besides, if you're lucky enough to get a 40, 50, 60 and up pounders of a rooster fish, you're going to need a really serious hook, and this hook definitely is going to do it. This size is a 4/0. For the eyes, I am not going to use the regular plastic eyes that I've been doing forever. I'm going to use the stick-on, and the reason I'm doing that is to show you that there is not only my way, but there is a many way out there you can put together fly. They look pretty, they look good, sexy, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm trying to say to you over here, I don't care what kind of eyes you're going to put it, but put eyes on it. That's the triggering point for any predator fish, is the eyes and the gills. So I'm going to put these guys on. I could use the regular plastic eyes, but here we go again. I'll do that to show you that there is a many way you can do things. Okay, so enough talking, let's get busy over here. So the first thing obviously we're going to do is preparing the tail, and that's the way it's going to work. You're going to grab the regular EP fibers, and you're going to go ahead and get a little bunch, not too much, so that will have a lot of flexibility, as a tail, and they will have it. And then you get another little bit of this. I think that should be fine. I'm gonna need actually the white, and what I'm gonna do is before I put it into the back into the package. I'm gonna leave a little bit outside. There you go. I previously did show you how to do the tail. Um, so the video is out there, but I'm gonna do that again for those who haven't really done that. This looks okay. Again, I'd rather not to put a lot of fibers on it because I wanted that tail to move nicely. You know, the way I do the tail is a little bit tricky, but you can do it. If I can do, you can do that too. There we go. Go right in the middle. There you go. See that? It doesn't have to be a big and thick tail. We want to just give it the illusion of the tail. So no needs to be heavy. Okay? Oops, got a little wind, which is good. Been a little bit humid today. I've been sweating over here. Thank you, Evan. And of course, we're going to put a drop of glue. And we're going to do that at the end. I'll show you at the end how we're going to do this guy. Put those wraps. Okay. Oops. See, look what happened. See, nobody's perfect, including me. Okay, so that means we're gonna redo this and we pay a little bit more attention to this, okay? I'm going to do this a little bit more in a faster way. And this time, before we pull it, we're gonna put some glue on. How's that sound? So that's not going anywhere. Maybe we will have some rain this afternoon, who knows? I hope not. We got a couple more flies to go. I hope that I'll be able to do it. I want to make sure the glue goes only into. Perfect. Okay, looks good to me. I got my tail. Nice and solid. Scissor. And of course, gills. Got an angle. Let's see. Now I'll go a little bit. Sure. Don't need it to do a big long gills. Just a little red that's gonna show. Once the fly gets wet in the water, you're gonna see that. Alright, so at this point it's up to you how long you want it. Let's say that we want it this size, which is about the size of those fish, about 7 inch, 7.5, pretty much. Make sure that goes on top. Don't worry about this. We'll finish this the last, okay? So I'm gonna double this. So, but not too much. Again, I'd rather have a more white than this than the top column. And the fibers I'm using are the game change, which I have already the sparkle blended into it. There you go. Good. Okay, that's good. Get the whites. A little bit more. See if we have the length over here. Yep, here we go. Sometimes when the front fiber is a little bit too long, you catch on the bobbin, so you can do this, as you can see me doing it. Now we're going to reverse on the other side. I would like to say to you that it will be a sparse fly, so don't overdress. The less fibers we put them on, the better it is, because those fish, they are a pain in the neck, if not saying pain in the ass, because they know exactly what they're looking for and they take it exactly what they wanted. So those fish, they really know. Still, I would say one of the most difficult fish to catch on a fly these days. Many people agree with me. Okay, look at that. Gonna go back to the top column. Again, I'm not gonna pick a lot of fibers. And at the end, of course, we're going to trim it. So don't worry about that much now. Back to the white. good. I am done with this white, because from this point on I'm going to use the regular AP fibers. That's for the head. Just put the OK. Top, we're going to keep on going. These are the same blend of the game change. Good, 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 good. Coming up. It's coming up pretty good. It's coming up pretty good. Excellent. This will be my last white. Then we're going to put a little bit of this colors on top. And we're done. And we're going to trim it. We put the eyes. We finish the tail. We'll do couple little details. There you go. There's the pineapple. I'm gonna cut that. Oops, everything flies away. That's okay. Doesn't matter. that will be the last one. Good. Seal it. Alright, so we have this whole thing over here. Before we finish the tail, we're gonna trim the entire fly, ready to go, and then we do the tail, and after the tail we're gonna put the eyes on, and then we're good to go. And this is how it goes. Now remember, when you brush, don't forget you have the knots over here, so when you reach over here, just do this. So the fiber, they pass the tail over here, that's exactly what you wanted. And don't forget that the Sardina, they are a little bit fat over here on the belly. So we're going to leave this belly over here, and then we're going to trim down this way. Here we're going to be a little bit closer to the top. Okay? A bit windy, a little bit difficult, but we will manage. To take shape where I want. Okay, can you see it? That's exactly what you wanted. You just want a sparse, not too much of a fibers. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna trim anymore for now. I'll leave it alone. Now we're gonna do the tail. The way we're going to do the tail is like this. We're going to take apart all the fibers, anything that we might trim. Just like that. And let's block. over here on the side. It's right there. Okay. That's plenty. Let's see, my spot over here. That definitely will give the illusion of the black tail. And what you're doing over here is simply give it the shape of the tail. Best you can. I don't think it's that crucial. Just like that. Another thing you can do to keep the tail spread out the way, you can add a little hook like that. On the other side, do the same thing. What is good about the goop is that don't really dry fast. But once it dry, it stays that way. There you go. Then of course, if you're not happy with it, you just go in and do your thing. There you go. Okay. So that's the tail. It's gonna dry fairly fast. Now let's put the eyes on it. Again, one thing I would like to talk about is glue. Today we have so many glue out there that it's not even funny. Some are better than others. I'm not saying they're all bad or they're all good. What I will say to you, use whatever is good for you. I use whatever is good for you, for me, and what is working for me. And this is it. I've been using this from day one, and I've been using this guy over here from basically from day one too. It works very well for me, so I have no reason to go out there and searching for a better glue, spending more money, and perhaps wasting more money. I find out what I needed, what it worked for me, so I'm happy with it. I don't go crazy. Now, again, as I said before, I'm not really a big fan this type of eyes, but this flies, it will look good with this, so that you can see how it gets done. And very simple. There we go. Get the group. That's how we want this size over here. And look what I'm doing. I'm putting this group touching basically the hook shank. Okay. Grab one. Yeah, they look pretty. Don't, you know, I'm not saying no, they look very nice. I like it. I have nothing against it. Right here. I'm gonna do the other side. Check. It's right here. Okay. So once we do that, we'll make sure everything is in a good shape. Looks good to me. The side. We're gonna have to do one more thing over here. Okay, we want to put back the tail where it belongs to. There you go. Now we're gonna get a dark umber marking pen. Give a little just like that. That's it. Anyway, there it is, my Pacific Sardina. I hope you enjoy, and I'm not saying this will be the final one, because this is already the third one. If there is adjustment to be done in the future, I will. That's the way I do things. You know, I don't just do it and then forget about it. If I have to do some touch up or change a little colors, a little this, a little that, it will get done. But anyway, give it a try. See what you think, see if that will work for you. And of course, you don't have to do this big size, you can do a smaller size or a larger size, but that's pretty much the size of those sardines. I put those sardines in my hand, and pretty much this is the size, you know, from my fingertip to the tail over here. So until next time, be good.